Hello, welcome to video number 13. Not unlucky for you. You will need a big puffy pillow, or if you have a Pilates ball, you can use one. So these are kind of squishy balls. Or if you have a toddler or a child who has a squishy ball, or a friend, then you can use that too. We're going to use the pillow though. So start lying on your side, and you're going to place it between your inner thighs. Also grab another pillow for your head if you'd like, and a rolled up towel between the floor and the waist if that support benefits you. I find it supports a lot, helps a lot of people find their core connection, so don't be afraid to use props, they help. We're going to breathe down into the tummy and exhale. Think about gathering up through pelvic floor and core like you're gently blowing out through a straw. Feel your tummy gently sink towards your spine. Inhale, breathe in, relax. Exhale, gathering up. And we're going to start to add in a gentle squeeze with the inner thigh muscles into your ball or your pillow. Okay, so still with the core connection, breathing in. Exhale, gently gathering through pelvic floor and core, and then squeezing into the pillow with the inner thighs. Inhale, let go. Inner thighs relax, pelvic floor relaxes, core softens. Exhale, gathering up through pelvic floor and core. Inner thighs squeezing into the pillow. Soften through this upper shoulder. Exhale, gathering through core, pelvic floor, inner thighs. Inhale, letting go. 2 more here. Inhale, let go. Exhale, contract. Good job. Okay. Take the pillow out the way, or use it for your head if you like. I'm going to use it for my head today. And then we're going to come into a little bit of glute med work here. Okay. So I want you to imagine that you're sucking your thigh bone back towards your hip. Make sure the hips are stacked one on top of each other. And we don't want to be rocking forward or back here. We're going to lift that top leg up and away from you, and imagine you're standing tall into the foot. So you're as kind of long as you could possibly be between the crown of the head and the bottom of the foot. Really long through the waist, lifting through the bottom side waist, or using your support. And then we're going to bring the leg behind you slightly, squeezing into your big glute muscle. And then see if you can turn the toes down, heel up. Okay, so behind you, toes down, heel up, and we're still long. And we're going to lift the leg up and down. You're leading with your glute muscle on the side and back of the hip. And we don't want to be arching into the low back as we do this. That's why we take our time setting up. Good. And we're leading with the heel, the toes are kind of pointing towards the floor a little bit. Soften your upper shoulder if it's decided to become your earring. Last one here. Good job. Nice. Take a rest. That can be fiery. Well done. And then we're going to come up and change sides. You can turn over if you don't need to see your video. So we're going to bring the puffy pillow between your knees or your Pilates ball if you're using one of those. Get comfy again, get all set up. And then make sure your hips and shoulders are stacked one on top of the other. Breathe into core, breathe into the back and the sides of the rib cage. Really feel the ribs get wider as you inhale and exhale. Feel that core connection come up through pelvic floor, the deep core, and kind of pulls the ribs in towards each other a little bit. Inhale, the ribs get wider. Exhale, we're gathering that through the center of our body. And then we'll add in the inner thighs. Inhale, breathing in. Exhale, gathering up. We're going to engage through those inner thighs. Feel that connection. Inhale, breathing in, letting go. Exhale, engaging. Inner thighs, pelvic floor, core muscles. Two more. Check to see if the hip crease is soft or if there's a muscle doing all the work there. So we want to get that pressure from the inner thigh, not from the hip flexor. Good job. Nice. Okay, and we'll take the pillow out. Again, I'm going to use mine because why not? It's cozy. And then make sure your hips are stacked, ribs on top of each other. Reach that top leg out. Stand into that leg. So we don't want to see this kind of arch in your waist, but instead I want you to lengthen through it. I mean, obviously we will have a bit of a dip in, but really kind of press out through that leg to get as tall as you could be. And then take your leg back a little bit in space by engaging your glute, your bum muscle. And then turn the toes down, heel up a little bit. So we're in hip internal rotation of the thigh bone. And then we're going to lift that leg up and down. So it's behind you, the leg, and it's lifting up and down. We don't want to change the angle at our waist. So I often see people will kind of like drop their waist to get more lift. So it doesn't need to be a big motion to really target the glutes, which is the muscles that we're really trying to get to do all the work here. And if you love to think about your core in every exercise, then we're going to exhale, engage as we lift. Two more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Really good. Well done. That was amazing. Okay. And then we're going to come onto our backs. And let's use our pillow again. Let's pop it between the inner thighs again. Using our adductors, our inner thigh muscles, to strengthen our core connection can be really helpful if we're struggling to get it. So I often end up using a ball or a pillow or something between people's inner thighs when I work with them one-on-one to get more power and more of those deep core muscles and more pelvic floor engagement if they're struggling with that, which is really common after we've had a little one because everything's being stretched so much. So front of the hip flexors are squishy. Those hip creases are soft. It can be tricky sometimes. You might need to take your feet a little bit wider. And then relax down. We're going to breathe in to prepare. Exhale, again engaging through pelvic floor, core, inner thighs are squeezing into the pillow. Inhale, letting go. Exhale, engaging. And then see if you can add a little bit of a curl up here. So tucking the chin in, elbows at 45 degrees. Breathe in to prepare. Exhale, curling the chin to the chest, long back of the neck as we lift through the abdominal wall. And try squeezing into the pillow to give you a little bit more support. Inhale to lower. Exhale, pelvic floor engages slightly, core engages, inner thighs are pushing the pillow, we're curling up. Inhale to lower. So notice if the inner thigh engagement makes this easier, if it means that you're kind of losing your neck or shoulders less, fantastic. Remember, we want to be kind of blowing out through a straw to help us get that deep core engagement. Let your head be really heavy into your hands. Last one here. Good job. Nice. Well done. Let's lie down on our backs to finish. You can use your pillow if you want. Let everything get wide like a starfish. Take a couple deep breaths. Let it go. Good job. See you in the next video.